I have wept and I have fallen. Don't you worry about me, 'cause I've stood up, yes I have grown. The pain has set me free. And like a broken record in my head.
Welcome back to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price.
I get enough of you. Bright sneakers on, getting ready for a flashback. Time keeps moving on, looking at you feeling like I could never get enough of you. And I could never get enough of you. I could never get enough of you.
I don't want them, no, get them all off me. Say down for hell, she a cause, you see. 4 cars deep, we'll come through on a late night. Chicken spot, wings and fries, we call that a day night. Lights on, sold out, I don't have no stage right. Knew that I was built for this forever, ever, ever.
You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price.
We write dance, 10 times 10, all my friends, this for real.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price.
Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you are entitled to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. So listen responsibly.
It's the best of the best. It's the one and only DJ Ice, Louisville's coldest DJ.
Hey, good evening. Welcome to Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television and Conscious Fever Radio. I am Carl Price, your host. Good evening tonight. Coming to you live from Louisville, Kentucky. I hope everything is in order. You know, you just never know here on Conscious Fever. But remember, this is June, and June is our romance month, right? This is our romance month. Feel free to comment below on what we're talking about tonight, but we're talking about cheaters tonight. I decided to talk about cheaters tonight. Once again, I'm not really a wine drinker, but this is my month to give up sugar, and because I'm giving up sugar this month, I guess I can compensate by substituting it with wine. This red wine, and actually tonight I have the bottle, but I cannot tell you the brand. I can tell you that it is. The flavor is sweet red. So I hope y'all will enjoy the show tonight. I'm talking about cheating. Not myself, but people who do cheat. Remember, feel free to comment below. If you comment below, we'll post your comments and we'll talk about your comments. But it's a really interesting discussion tonight. Among all the other stuff that's going on and all the other stuff that we can talk about, June is our romance month. And because June is our romance month, we are talking about sort of a topic that has no age, right? And that topic is, let me just get everything right here. And that topic is cheating, right? Have you ever been cheated on? I think we all have. Some of us don't want to admit it. Some of us definitely want to forget it. But we've all been cheated on. But we're going to talk about ways that you can tell if your partner is lying to you, right? You know, if your lover's lying to you, we've got some ways that we can that you can show that tonight. So listen, stick around. Don't go anywhere. After this commercial break, we're going to dive right into it. I'm going to talk to you about cheating. I'm going to give you some tips tonight. I'm not Steve Harvey. I'm not Kevin Samuels. Neither one of those. But I'm going to give you some tips tonight on how to discover that your lover actually is cheating on you. This is Carl Price here on Ice Entertainment Television, Conscious Fever Radio. If you didn't know, you can watch us on Facebook, which is Conscious Fever page, and my personal page, which some of you are watching on now. I appreciate that. as well as on YouTube, the Conscious Fever page on YouTube. And if you missed any of the episodes in the last 5 years, check us out on YouTube. This is why I shouldn't do this wine thing, right? But listen, why don't y'all have a glass of wine with me tonight? I prefer red tonight. Have a glass of wine. I'm gonna move over here so y'all can see the. I hope I'm not talking too loud. So y'all can see the ambiance back here behind me. But listen, I want y'all to have a glass of wine with me tonight, and let's talk about cheating. I'm gonna show y'all some videos, and then for some of us, it's gonna hit home, right? If you've ever been cheated on, we're gonna go to TikTok, we're gonna go to YouTube, we're gonna go to some other places, and we're gonna let you talk to Halle Berry. And then there's one really interesting video. Many of y'all may have seen it. It really didn't have a lot of views, but probably about 60 or 70,000 views on YouTube. But it's a video where a man was married to this girl. They've been married for 3 years. I don't know if she got pregnant after or before they got married, but he discovered that the child was not his. So he brought her a gift home one day, and inside all of that he had, believe it or not, was the DNA test. Yeah. Can't make this up. Anyway, this is Conscious Fever. I'm Carl Price on Ice Entertainment Television, Conscious Fever Radio. Listen, don't go anywhere. I'm going to take you to Comment Central. I'm going to talk about your comments because I know everybody has had a cheating experience. And if you want some counseling about it, we can call up an expert and talk to us about counseling. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love this show.
Conscious Fever, Conscious Fever, Conscious Fever. Tell me what your favorite new show is. If it ain't Conscious Fever, I don't know what you're watching. Check us out every Thursday night, 9 p.m. sharp, right here, only on the Conscious Fever page. Peace and love.
Kayvon Thibodeau, the football player, he didn't just arrive from nowhere. We put a lot of prayer into that boy, especially since he was a kid. I think God blesses people to be a blessing to others. He wants to make sure that he's able to give back.
Yo, check this out. All I am is a man with ambition to be the best. When I failed, it just gave me the vision to see the rest. Wasn't even ready when God gave me the test. So I pray you find love in the pieces of me that's left. Yeah, turn me up. Turn me up. Yeah, I pray you find love in the pieces of me that's left. Feel it in your soul that separates from your flesh. The nights that I cried alone, they taught me best. Anybody shine like this, they mighty blessed. But sometimes you gotta go through the dark to manifest.
Another one of me won't come around.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on, I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh shit, it's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam, come on, Cameron.
You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price.
What did you do?
I did everything.
Like what?
I had sex with other girls. I did everything.
Ooh. Welcome back to Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television, Conscious Fever Radio. Wow, that was something. Hey, Douglas Connor, you got me on live right now. How you doing? Post your comments below, and I'll add them to the broadcast in Comment Central. But did y'all see that? Did y'all hear what she just what she just said in that clip that brought me back? Basically, she said, "What did you do?" And hey, Douglas Connor, how you doing, man? And she said, and he said, I cheated. I cheated with other girls. So anyway, this is what I'm talking about tonight. And I want y'all to know, why do men and women cheat? Post your comments below. Why do men and women cheat? I know there's a myriad of reasons that people do that. And again, for everybody who's joining me, Douglas Connor, Freeman Harden, Lisa Taylor, thank you guys for watching me tonight. But listen, let's dive right into this. And listen, I'm going to quit going to breaks, because when y'all leave me, something crazy happens. Wow, look at that. Look at that glass. Look at that glass up against that light outside. It looks like it disappears, right? When y'all leave me, I actually spilt some of my wine. So anyway, I may have put too much in here, so if I start talking crazy, y'all just bear with me tonight. Or if I knock it over, y'all bear with me tonight. But listen, have you ever been cheated on at all? Or let me ask the question this way. Do you know someone who's been cheated on? Chances are that the answer is yes, right? In this day and age, cheating is more common than ever. With hookup apps like Tinder and hundreds of online dating sites, it's never been easier to cheat and get away with it. Unlike today, if your partner has a smartphone or even just access to the internet, they could be sneaking around behind your back, and you would never even know it. If you think it could never happen to you, think again. It is estimated that 30 to 60% of all married people in the United States cheat on their spouse, and this number is even higher for people who are dating. This means that if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, statistically, they're more likely to cheat on you than they are to stay faithful, right? Since online affairs are so easy to cover up, how can you know for sure that your partner is really loyal? You can't, right? So this is why we're talking about this tonight. This is why we're talking about this tonight, right? And I want y'all to just join in with your comments. I'm going to bring you in on comments central. But before I do that, let's talk about something, right? It's no secret that infidelity is a common issue among many couples. And it's an issue that many couples face. And studies have shown that 15 to 20% of married couples have cheated on one another, right? Believe it or not. I kind of thought the number was higher. This has become a more common issue in our society than we would like to admit. If you think your partner is cheating on you, how can you tell for sure, right? Unfortunately, there is no single answer that would apply to every situation. Yet some common signs may suggest your partner is lying about cheating. If you're doubtful of your partner, it's worth looking into these signs that I'm going to talk about to see if there might be some truth to your fears. Okay? And so here's the topic, right? Or here's the discussion that I want to have tonight. How to tell if your partner is lying to you about cheating. So check this out. When we lie to someone, our nervous system gets out of its comfort zone, which leads people to subconsciously start acting differently. A liar might think he or she is doing a good job lying in front of everyone. The bad news is that their body starts to react otherwise. If these behavior changes are observed properly, it is easy to detect whether a person is lying or lying or not, and thus cheating. Let's look at some of the signs that you should look out for to identify whether your partner is lying. Okay, number one, if he or she avoids eye contact or gives you excess eye contact, either one. Check this out. Amateur liars often find it difficult to maintain eye contact. They tend to have shorter eye contact or look away while lying. This might be a red flag when you see someone looking more at your shoulders, forehead, or looking down. Excessive eye contact is also a sign too. People who lie a lot and make a habit of lying will keep looking into the eyes of the person they're lying to due to getting nervous about getting caught. And sometimes they want to see your reaction to their lies. Either way, if you notice your partner doing either of these, you might need to be concerned, right? And before we go to number two, I'm going to go to Comment Central. Let me just go to Comment Central, and I hope everything is set up here because that's what happens when I drink this wine, y'all. My apologies. I slipped the burping, and I think that's a sign that I don't actually do too well. Anyway, this is Comment Central. Let me just go and just give some shout out to those people. The Douglas Connor. What time you going live? I am going live now, my friend. Now you know. Here's another. Sup Carl Price. Sup Douglas Connor. Queen Ahamara Brewster. Peace to you as well. And here's your comment. They aren't in love. I have never cheated on a mate. I respect the connection. Okay. Ooh, that's a bold statement. That is a bold statement. Very, very bold statement. Lisa Taylor. Yes. Not sure what you're saying yes to. I think you're saying yes to the fact that people cheat, right? Back to what's the wine of choice, buddy? I'm ready for you to spill all the tea on tonight's topic. Well, I'm not spilling any tea, but I am drinking this red wine. And they tell me on this show, Douglas, that I cannot tell you what the brand of the wine. I can only tell you that it's red wine. I cannot tell you what the brand is because apparently they have to pay us for that, and they don't do that. Lisa Taylor, yep. Looks away, yeah. And so you can tell that is obviously one of the problems that sometimes that we have with people who lying, who tend to lie, and lying is the first option to begin to hiding cheating, right? Let's look at number 2, changes in intimacy or physical contact. I know a lot of y'all have picked this up, right? She's not sleeping with you anymore. He's not sleeping with you as often as he was before, or she's not sleeping with you as often as she was before. So this changes in intimacy or physical contact is another common sign, right? It's a sudden loss of interest in intimacy. Suppose your partner used to be passionate and affectionate, but is now skipping kisses and avoiding physical contact. In that case, it may be a sign that they are harboring feelings, ready for this, for someone else. People who are cheating often lose interest in the physical side of their relationship as they are focusing their energy on someone else. This can manifest in many ways, such as skipping kisses, avoiding cuddling, and generally appearing uninterested in sex. Another sign of cheating is a sudden change in sexual behavior. If your partner suddenly wants to try new things in the bedroom or seems disinterested in your usual routine, it could signify that they are seeking novelty elsewhere. Yeah. Absolutely. How about this one? How about number 3, saying too much or saying too little? When cheating occurs in a relationship, it can often lead to a change in how the cheating partner communicates with their spouse or partner. In some cases, the cheating partner may start to talk less out of guilt or shame. In other cases, the cheating partner may start to talk more to hide what they are doing. They may be more attentive and loving in an attempt to make up for their infidelity. What do y'all think about that? That one made me take a break. Before I go to number 4, I'm gonna go back to Comment Central. Take me back to Comment Central. Actually, I'm gonna bring Comment Central. I gotta leave it there. Okay, let's go back to Comment Central, y'all. Tammy up in Michigan. Yikes, 60%. Yes. And in some communities, Tammy, it is actually much higher. Like in bigger cities, they say that it's actually much higher than 60%, believe it or not. Here you go, Alvin Brown, my buddy down the road. Lori Harvey and the Michael B. Jordan controversy had driven these types of topics. Yes, it didn't drive me to talk about this tonight, but you're absolutely right. But Alvin, I'm not sure. Was their breakup, maybe you can enlighten me, was their breakup due to some infidelity either on Lori's part or Michael B. Jordan's part? Enlighten us. Back to my main man, Douglas Connor. Loss in interest, loss of sex drive with you, always on their phone, private conversations. Yeah, man, you're picking this up and you must know this. Are you speaking from experience, Douglas? It's okay. This is Conscious Fever. We talk about everything here. We even talk about those things that have happened to us. Alvin, I think because of the age of sexual promiscuity, has tested all relationships leading to sexual unfaithfulness. That's interesting. You think age has something to do with it, Alvin? Huh. That's interesting. Well, I'm going to follow up on that, Alvin. So, are you saying that men who date younger women, a lot of them do, right? Are you saying that because of that age difference, that there is a different promiscuity culture for the younger generation than it is for the older generation? Enlighten us in that comment. I really would like to know that. But I'm going to go to number 4. Number 4, and this is a common one, y'all. This is really, really common. I got to take a lay back in my chair on this one. Their story keeps changing. Right? Their story keeps changing. Liars often lose track of what they said the last time they lied. If you are noticing that your partner's side of a story, for example, were they last night changed when asked twice, it is most likely they are lying. They spur out more lies to cover their previous ones, right? Furthermore, they start protecting themselves when confronted by saying, they never lie, or are you doubting me? Does that sound familiar to some of you all? Yeah, I'm sure it does. Let me go back to Comment Central. I got another comment here. Lisa Taylor, back to you. Start fights and arguments to leave and disappear for the weekend or days. Ooh. I'm going to have to run that comment again. Start fights and arguments. Let's see. Start fights and arguments to leave and disappear for weekends or days. At least I've never tried that one. I'm not sure if, I'm not confessing that I've cheated, but I'm just saying, but that's an interesting one. Cougars and sugar daddies don't date each other. They date and go after younger suitors. Ooh. Really? Alvin, you're going to have to keep talking tonight, man, because you're making some interesting comments here. Doug, let me bring your comment all the way over, my friend. That's interesting, Alvin. Please tell us why you think, Carl, not from personal experience, but my folks got a divorce when I was a freshman in high school, and they split because my father cheated. Interesting. But you, Douglas, let me follow up on this. Do you think that that they shouldn't have split just because of one dose of infidelity? Just one dose of infidelity. You think that's enough to? You think that's enough to just throw in the towel? I don't know. Tell me about that. Lisa, I'm still thinking about that. Start an argument to leave and be gone for the weekend or days. Man, that is some slick SHIT there. And I just may be behind, right? I just may be dumb not to have realized that. But that seems to be an obvious trick, right? Start an argument just to get out of the house, and then you get out of the house and you start doing your dirty stuff. Hey, welcome to the show, Trinita Maddox. I'm going to post your comment here in just a second. Let's go back to the board. Number 5, deflecting, gaslighting, or accusing you. This is almost what you were probably talking about, Lisa. This is one of the most common sights, right, that you will see when you are sure that your partner is lying to you. Deflecting and protecting are typical behaviors in liars, right? Whenever you confront your partner about cheating, they will try to change the topic to something else, or try turning the tables around and ask you if you are cheating or not. They start interrogating you and accusing you back, right? In addition, the lying partner may also try to start a fight when confronted. He or she may raise his voice and start arguing, blaming everything on you. These are typical defense mechanisms when one has found himself or herself to be guilty. How about this? How about number 6, behavior change? When your partner is lying to you, they will most likely start behaving like a whole different person. They may start taking care of you more or stop caring at all. This could be because being with you makes them feel guilty. In addition, they may start changing their habits, but will get defensive and deny it when asked. For example, they may start eating food they didn't like before or taking care of themselves more. This may be due to them picking up another, quote unquote, another person's interest. Signs of short temper are also a part of this behavior change. They start getting angrier at you for little to no reason. Maybe things that didn't bother them before will now begin to infuriate them, right? In addition, the cheating partner may start to get more attentive to their appearance, right? Just something to think about, y'all. I'm gonna go back to Comment Central here. Let me take y'all back to the comment board. Comment Central. Yes, if you believe I am chosen, I really appreciate that. I'm going to make this lower just a little bit so we can read these better. How are you feeling tonight? Actually, I'm feeling very, very good, Trinita. Very, very good. Believe it or not, I'm really feeling very good. If you don't know, when I come back on the screen, I'm going to show you the wine, the red wine, and I'm thinking, this is really some good red wine. I may just break the code here and tell y'all what the brand is. So I won't feel so selfish. Just drinking this wine and not telling y'all about it. Alvin, Lisa is correct. It's called Starting a Fallout. Yeah, just what I just read in number 6. And then Lisa agrees with you. She says, yep. Douglas, no, my folks even tried to work it out afterwards, and then it just wasn't enough, I guess. Things are a lot better now, as that was in 2001, over 20 years ago. Both my folks are still friends, both married. And they move on. That's interesting, Connor, because I want to follow up on that. Again, still, this traffic is still going. There was a really bad traffic jam out here earlier. But let me pose this question to y'all: is one too much? Is cheating one time too much, or does it depend on the cheating behavior? Marinate on that just for a second. Number 7, changes in body language. Changes in body language. Okay, before I talk about changes in body language, Trinita, I'm gonna break the rules here, and I'm gonna show you. Can you guys see that? This is called it's Cupcake Vineyards. The brand is Cupcake, and they have some good Moscato. This is the Signature Sweets brand distribution, the Signature Sweets distribution, and this is called Sweet Red, and this is some good damn wine. I'm just gonna tell y'all, I'm not really a wine drinker, but this is some good damn wine. Let's talk about this. Changes in body language. Any of y'all ever notice changes in body language of your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend? There are several physical body language changes that you can notice in a lying partner. You ready for this? The first thing you will see is that they start liking themselves more, right? Interesting. I bet y'all didn't know that, right? Why is he liking himself so more? Why is she liking herself so more? Why is she so confident now? They are more playful with their hair, more conscious about how they look, etc. These are the butterfly effects a person gets when they are with someone else or being intimate with someone else. And if you didn't know it, you heard it first here on Conscious Fever. On top of that, you may notice their voice fluctuating. When a person lies, their voice usually goes to a higher tone. Additionally, you may also hear their voice cracking, especially when confronted. They are more playful with their hair, more conscious about how they look, etc. Right? These are those butterfly effects. So I see I got some more comments, but before I go to those comments, I don't know what is this ideal about wine. I mean, do they start drinking wine more? Because I didn't drink wine. I mean, for some reason, every Thursday I want to try this red wine. I want to have this red wine. I don't know. Maybe because it's one day before the end of the week. But let me just say this about topic number 7. It doesn't always mean that they are lying, but it is certainly a sign to worry about, because people usually change their pitch I'm talking about their voice again. People usually change their pitch when they get defensive, right? If your partner gets worked up and changes their tone when confronted, it is undoubtedly a red flag. It would always be visible to you that they are sweating too much. Excessive sweat can be noticed around the neck, forehead, chest, and palms. And this information comes from experts, y'all. This is not Carl Price talking. This is not Steve. I didn't get this from a Steve Harvey website or anything like that. These are from experts. But when talking about cheating, the lying partner, they start feeling anxious and uncomfortable. It means they are having difficulty keeping up with their lies, resulting in them sweating. Here's what Mark Bolton has to say about it. There are a number of facial expressions and associated reactions that could indicate someone is lying to you. He says some are caused by nervousness, some by chemical reactions, and others by physical reactions. All right. Before I talk about being defensive, let me go back to the comment board. Let's see. There you go. Don't tell us the brand of the wine. Oh, do tell us the brand of the wine. I'm sorry, Trinita. Well, I just told you. You just got the brand of the wine, and it is tasty. It is really, really tasty. Again, I'm not a wine drinker, but I like this. Alvin, social media, X-rated websites, provocative clothing, and other sexual trends have been chief instigators to influence people to cheat. Now that's interesting. I'm going to run this comment back. That's interesting. I think when we're talking about changing behavior and doing things like that, I'm not sure if we were talking about this, but this is interesting. But yeah, social media, X-rated websites, you know, those websites, they are ringing in like billions of dollars a year. Billions of dollars. Some of the porn stars are making so much money because of the X-rated websites. Good evening, Dr. Pruitt. Welcome back to our great show here. I'm going to read your comment here. Good evening. When I was younger, I thought cheating was a big deal. When I matured, I said, well, sometimes we contribute to our husbands seeking intimacy outside of their marriage. Let me bring that back. I'm sorry. Look into it and try to fix it if possible. Yeah, I like the advice that you give at the very end, Dr. Pruitt. But as I said, well, we contribute to our husbands seeking intimacy outside of their marriage. I'm going to ask you to supplement that comment and tell us what you mean by that. Cupcake is a good brand. I like Oliver. I'm going to have to try Oliver. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Trinita. Douglas, that's tough, Carl Price. I think it all depends on the people involved. Some may be okay with it just being once or a slip, but others may not be in terms of cheating. Come on, Douglas. What about second chances, man? We all talk about second chances. What about second chances? You're covering all the red flags. I'm trying to, Trinita. I'm trying to put it out there. I'm really trying to put it out there. How about when the girl knows about you, but you don't know about her, which gives him more power to continue to lie? That's interesting. That is very interesting. I'm going to take you all to actually a little bit of information here. I want y'all to check this clip out when you talk about that, Lisa. That's a good segue into what I was going to talk about. Check this out.
Ain't ready for this shit. I'm telling you, bro, they ain't ready. Let's get it.
Pull out the drip flow, what? Yeah, got it. Little guys keep dropping shit, fucking problem. I keep finger fucking that shit, got it started. Ate a lot of magic beans, then I fought it. I'm coming clean like my dick took a snap. Bitch, I'm a fiend, go in for the stick. Shipping them teas, trying to sell it quick. Then I chill real good with my hand on my dick. Feel real good when I'm having my shit. Backed up in this, I got clothes for my kids. Bros in the whip, we keep moving the bricks. Building a gas, so I'm king in this bitch.
Explain.
Okay, that was tough, right? That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Would y'all go to that length? Let me close it out. Would y'all go to that length to actually tell somebody that they're cheating? You know, that you caught them cheating on, that you caught them cheating on yourself? I don't know. That's a lot to go through. And to embarrass her like that. But there's another clip I want to show you. I want to show y'all this clip. And I just want y'all to understand, we're talking about this, but it's not really a laughing matter. Before I get to the talk about being defensive, I want y'all to listen to Halle Berry. No, actually, I want y'all to listen to what this guy did. And this is tough. And I want y'all to comment on this. Check this out. I call this the DNA test. Check this out. And then when I come back, I want y'all to help me comment on this.
Please washing the dishes.
What are you doing?
I'm recording you.
I see that. Did you put her to sleep?
Yeah, I did.
You did good. She had such a great birthday.
She did.
You're such a great dad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not done passing out gifts either.
A gift for me? Vernon, you didn't have to do that. It's not my birthday.
You're such a great mom.
Oh, thank you.
I had to.
It's heavy. Ooh, I'm excited.
You're gonna love it.
What is it?
Open it up.
Oh my God, you are such an amazing man, I tell you.
Open it up, man.
Is it Valentine's Day all over again? Oh my God. Ooh, it's that kind of night, ain't it? My favorite wine?
You're gonna love it. It goes with the gift.
Ooh, Pinot Noir. Mwah. I can't wait to sip on this. Thank you, babe.
I want y'all to keep up with this. Follow along with what he's doing here. Apparently, the daughter is not theirs. Check this out.
You know I've been wanting that for a long time. Another bag. You're so tricky, I tell you. Babe, really? Another bag? I can't with you and your foolishness. Oh my God. You are one silly man, I tell you.
Open it up.
Oh my God, what is this? Oh man. Duct tape, really?
They ran out.
You're such an amazing
They
rapper.
ran out. I'm sorry.
An envelope? What could this be? What could this be? It's not shaking. It's not my necklace, I don't think. Let's open this up. Ooh, it feels kind of thick, okay? Hold on, it may be. Pape? This better be a ticket to Dubai for 2 weeks straight, round trip. Because you know I've been wanting to go to Dubai.
Open it up. Yeah, read it.
What is this?
You know what it is? I just want you to know that I know. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why did you do this tonight out of all nights? Why?
Because I wanted you to know that I know Nevaeh is not mine. I've had doubts.
What
so I wanted
doubts?
that DNA test. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why would you do this? She loves you though. Why would you do this?
She's not my daughter. Why would you do this? Why would you cheat?
I didn't cheat.
Why would you cheat on me?
I didn't.
That's proof right there.
Why would you do
DNA
this?
test.
Who do you feel
Nevaeh
sorry
is
for?
not my daughter.
But babe, really? Out of all days, you had 3 years to give this to me. Now you want to give this to me?
All right, listen. You and Nevaeh got to the end of the month to get out of my house.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding.
But that's
You
your
and
daughter.
your daughter had to the end of the month to get out of my house.
But that's
Kelly.
your daughter.
It's not my daughter, Kelly.
Yes, it is.
The paperwork says it's not my
Sounds
daughter.
like he's kicking her
Why would
and
you
the
do
daughter
this?
out.
I am not the father.
No. Stop, babe. Can we just talk? Get the camera out my face. Can we just talk? Get it out my face.
She said, forget about it. What do y'all think about that? She said that he should, oh my God, after that clip, I need to re-up, y'all. Let me re-up after that clip. What do y'all think about that? Should he give her another chance? Does she get another chance? They've been married for 3 years. For 3 years they've been married. She never said to him that this is not your daughter. And apparently she knew it because she was not as shocked when he confronted her with it. Is that the one time that you don't get a second chance, Connor? I don't know. Let me talk about being defensive, and then we're going to go back to Comment Central. But being defensive is one of those things that you want to look out for, because many people who cheat on their partners tend to get defensive for no reason. You will notice them getting hyper and start overreacting. Even if you're not confronting them directly about lying or cheating, you might find them overly defensive when you ask questions about their whereabouts or who they're talking to. This is because cheating creates a feeling of guilt and shame, and people who are cheating often try to cover up their tracks by being defensive. Often the bonding you used to have converted into a toxic relationship, and your partner seems more and more like a fighting cock. No pun intended. Number 9, they're being protective over their phone or computer. Okay. I know I'm not saying anything new when I talk about this one, right? Is your partner hiding his or her phone from you? Are they making excuses not to give it to you whenever you ask for it? These are signs that scream they are hiding something. You may notice them using their phone while hiding it from you. Right? Any of y'all noticed that? I think a lot of people have noticed that. What do you say about that? I mean, what do you do about that when you notice that that's what's happening, right? They're hiding their phone. I mean, anyway, lastly, look out for midnight calls from work. Often just a work call is not a work call at all, especially if you're already seeing weird behavior. Number 10, they don't have time for you. Often partners tend to get busy when they are cheating. You will suddenly see that their schedule will get busier and busier. They start coming home late, not receiving calls or responding to texts. They might give you the excuse of being packed with work and leave the house early in the morning or return late. Other than working long hours, they may also say they went to the gym or had meetings. And while they are at home, they're busy with their phone or computer and not communicating much with you. These are some cues you should watch out for. You know what's weird about what I'm talking about tonight? I've been accused of all of this stuff. I've had all these little behaviors, and I've never cheated. I swear I've never cheated. I've never cheated. Interesting. Really, really interesting. Let me go back to Comment Central here. Get back to Comment Central. First I want to go back to this comment. Let me go back to this comment from Lisa Taylor. How about when the girl knows about you, but you don't know about her, which gives him more power to continue to lie? Now, are you saying that both of them are cheating, Lisa? And one knows about one, but the other doesn't know about the other? Interesting. Enlighten us on that. Carl Price, I totally believe in second chances. Well, good. But let me just tell you something, Connor. I think sometimes there is a one strike you out type of scenario. I really do believe that sometimes there is a one strike you out scenario when it comes to romance. Just my 2 cents. There's too much out here that can cut your life clock short. It only takes one mistake too many. Yeah, I agree with that. Talking about those diseases. Die from a big disease with a little name, as who was that? TLC used to say. Infidelity, cheating, absurd money as the reason for divorces. Really? You think it's money? You think it has anything to do with cheating and lack of interest, Alvin? Just a thought. His presentation is a setup. Yeah, it always is. Ooh-ah, yeah. Okay, John. Esoteric. So you're talking about the video. Yeah, I do feel sorry for the daughter, because now the daughter is caught up in this thing after 3 years, man. After 3 years, she's called him daddy, and being that young, she only knows him to be daddy. But what do you do? I mean, Esoteric, do you stay? Do you stay because you don't want to damage the brain of the daughter? Something to think about. The little girl is the victim. I agree, Trinita, but do you stay? Do you stay because she is the victim? She was selfish, and instead of asking for forgiveness. Yeah, I agree, Alvin. I think at some point when you know that it has happened, you know it's out there, you need to bring it to light. It's always worse. It's always worse when you're confronted with it. Because what do you do? Right? What do you do when you're confronted with it? That's too much. I feel sorry. I feel so bad for the daughter. They've been married. They did love each other. I'd like to know all the factors. It's just a sad situation. How do me bring that back. How do we know he couldn't get her pregnant? And she got that option somewhere else. This is all very interesting. I'd like to know more of their situation. And I wish I could tell you more of their situation, Connor, but I think her reaction told it all. I really do. I think that the way she reacted by not denying it and all of that, I think that just told it all. That technology has all the dry laundry. Yeah, dry or dirty. Right, absolutely. Listen, I told my husband, Dr. Pruitt, you are a public figure, so women will be drawn to you. I don't want you to cheat, but if you do, don't be sloppy. Ooh, you give him a pass, Dr. Pruitt? I don't know about him getting a pass. All men cheat. Oh, Valerie Bell. Oh, Valerie Bell. Oh my God. Oh. I'm gonna pour some more wine on that. All men? Valerie, all men? Like not just 90%, but all men? That includes me, Valerie. I gotta take another sip of this. I gotta add to what I got left, and I gotta drive home. No police follow me. I'm gonna drive drunk anyway, but all men? Valerie, wow. All men. There's got to be a percentage of men that actually just don't do it. I mean, what about the nerds? But all men? Whew, I don't know about that, Val. Furthermore, people have abandoned the influence of biblical obedience to abstain from sexual behavior. Amen. But how many people are really going to do that today, Alvin? I mean, let's just keep this real, man. How many people are really going to do that? Valerie is answering my question. Yes, all men. Okay, Valerie, that is all inclusive. That's everybody. That's Obama too. That's all men. Valerie, that's Jesus you're talking about as well. If cheating is going to keep you happy, baby, do what you gotta do and bring your tail home at night. LOL. It is what it is. Ooh. Is that easy, huh? That easy. Is it that easy, Dr. Pruitt? Okay. Ragnar, how you doing up there in the great state of Ohio? Women will lie to the end. Yeah. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to touch that. You say women will lie to the end. Okay. Valerie says all men cheat. Valerie, I disagree. Douglas, I agree with you. I disagree with Valerie. Because that includes Obama, Jesus, Joe Biden. Well, we know Donald Trump treated, so but it includes all men. Queen Ahamara, not all men. Thank you. There's a sister on our side, Valerie. Not all men. Media is a bad influence on the psyche. Yep. I agree with that. Media is a great bad influence on the psyche. Great bad influence. I'm going to talk now about some of the obvious ones, y'all. Some of the obvious ones as I drink this wine. Your gut feeling. How many of y'all believe in your gut feeling, trust your gut feeling? No matter what we say, your gut would be the first to warn you about the matter. If you feel like your partner is lying or hiding something, it is wise to act upon it without giving them a hint. Gather some evidence and directly confront them. Follow your gut and dig deeper into the scenario. Follow your gut. All right? One part I didn't cover here tonight is the eye twitching. Apparently, there are professional therapists out there on relationships that would tell you that there's some dilation in the eyes when people are lying about cheating, specifically about cheating. Just food for thought. I'm going to go back to Comment Central. Actually, before I go back to Comment Central, let me show y'all this clip on Halle Berry. Halle Berry, when she talked about being cheated upon, I want y'all to just give me your 2 cents on.
It was 10 days after the Academy Awards. I was on the top of the world. Career accomplishment. I had a wonderful husband, beautiful daughter. I thought this must be what having it all is. And I'm 35 and I got it, you know? And then 10 days after that, this article comes out.
And the article said?
That Eric was having an affair with a woman of his past. I didn't even ask him if it were true. I said, I'm gonna sue this magazine. I have had it. I'm gonna spend all my money. I'm gonna own Star Magazine. I was done. I was done. I never even asked him the question if it were true. I just got into sue mode. And about a week later, he finally saw that I was in sue mode, and he said, I need to tell you something.
And
that article is true.
That article is true.
And it's heartbreaking because I had a perfect marriage. I mean, this is one of the kindest men I think.
Are women that naive like Halle Berry is? I mean, is it true that a lot of women immediately go into defensive mode? You know, like she was saying that the Star magazine was just absolutely wrong about this, and was protecting him, and found out that Eric Benet, was a sex addict. Now, I'm going to pause there and tell y'all something real quick. All of us are sex addicts, okay? All of us are sex addicts. So whenever I hear a man, because I think Kirk Franklin said this also, it's like, I haven't been fair to my wife. I cheated on my wife, and I got a sex addiction. So you go to Dr. Ruth or somebody. Y'all know who Dr. Ruth is, right? You go to Dr. Ruth or somebody. Listen, all of us are sex addicts. Okay, so when a man says that I did it because I'm a sex addict, he actually did it for another reason. Just my 2 cents. I'm gonna go back to Comedy Central before it's time for me to get out of here, as we have hit the 10 o'clock hour. Media is a bad influence. I got that, Dr. Pruitt. Yes, women will lie, and we don't like to be held accountable for our behavior. Interesting. I didn't know women lie. I know all women told the truth. What do you think about Halle Berry, Dr. Pruitt? Think she got what she deserved? Married a sex addict? Past isn't allowed in a relationship. How many times do you allow that past? Trinita, I agree. For me, now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm a Christian, but I'm a Gemini. I'm a Christian and I'm a Gemini. And I would tell you that there's not a whole lot of second chances with us. So in a relationship, you can get a second chances at a job, at making mistakes at a job, but in a relationship, I don't think there's room for a second chance. Just my opinion. LBJ have been faithful to Mrs. LeBron. LeBron James has been faithful to Mrs. LeBron James. You don't know her first name? You don't know her first name, Alvin? Okay. Has he been faithful? That's a good thing. It's always good to know that there's some men out there that are being faithful. A lot of us are. A lot of us are. Why cheat? Just tell your partner you are not interested and move on. I agree, Tammy. I think it's really just that simple. I really do believe it's just that simple. But we have a problem with confronting the truth and admitting our shortcomings. Just as human beings, especially Americans. Halle acted like a slut in the movie for the whole world to see. She embarrassed her husband. This is what I mean by some of us push our mates to do some things. By Halle Berry. Okay. Are men that messed up to hurt a Halle Berry? Yeah. I wouldn't hurt her. I'm just going to put that out there. Agreed, Tammy. Tammy, you got somebody agreeing with you tonight. LOL, not me, buddy. What are you talking about, esoteric? Are you saying that what would you do? Try to get custody of the daughter? The daughter's not yours. I know that's not what you said, but I'm just posing the question. What would you do? Some men and women are messy. Yeah. And that's worse. Trinita, that's really when it's bad, when both of them are messy. One being messy, one's on the defense, one's on the offense. You can handle that. But both of them being messy, that's a problem. Paid millions of dollars and she's an actress. Yeah. Why do you think it's so hard for her to find love? I think she's found the love now. She's found the love. She hurt him by doing an X-rated movie with Billy Bob. Yeah. What if y'all, for the women out there, what if you were an actress? That's your job. Sometimes you got to get naked on the screen with another man. Do you believe that cancels you out in your marriage? Or should your partner understand that? She got what she deserved. Okay. You're not a sex addict. No, John, I think all men are sex addicts, man. I think all men and all women, mostly men. Let me just say mostly men. I'm gonna sound like Valerie now. All men are sex addicts. I really do believe that. I just believe that that's been a scapegoat for a lot of celebrities when they say otherwise. When the relationship is over, it doesn't matter if they are Halle Berry or Beyonce. Tons of men have gotten tired of beautiful women and their behavior. Yeah, I guess you're right, man. I guess you're absolutely right. I guess you're right. Sorry, not me, buddy. Okay, esoteric. I'm going to leave it there. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. A lot of us are, though. The narcissist personality is the worst cheater. Yeah, I agree. But when they're narcissistic like that, Lisa, they just continue to do it. I mean, nothing really stops them. Human love sex, but no control is a mental problem. Human love sex, but mental control is, man, it may be. It may be. Yeah, because all of us men have a head between our legs, and that's where our brain is, in our head, right? Just saying, y'all. Hi, I'm Ragnar, and I'm a sex addict. I got you. Ragnar. I like that, though, man. I like that. Hi, I'm Ragnar, and I'm a sex addict. So you agree with me, Ragnar, right? I would marry a normal professional man. What's normal, Trinita? Come on, keep it real with us. What is normal today? What is normal? Nothing stops them. Yep, Lisa, I agree. I agree, Ragnar. They get tired, especially if we emasculate them. They will seek intimacy elsewhere. Yeah, because we're sex addicts. We're sex addicts. Even when we get in our 70s, we're still sex addicts, even though we can't do it. You know, we're working so hard to get it up, can't take the blue pill because your heart is bad. But even in your 70s, you still have that feeling. This has been a great show. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Hi, Ragnar LaBrath. I'm going to leave it there. I've had a lot of time tonight. I had a lot of fun tonight. Hope you all have likewise had the same amount of fun. I'm Carl Price. This has been Conscious Fever, me and my red wine here on Ice Entertainment Television and Conscious Fever Radio. I am going to go out, and I will see you guys. I won't be here next week, but we are going to add an additional romance show. So we're going to be talking about relationships, and we're going to get a little bit deeper in these next couple of shows. But I won't be here next week. Next week, unfortunately, is my birthday week. It's my birthday week, and because it's my birthday week, I am going to I'm not gonna be here next week. How about that? I'll just leave it at that. Last few comments here before I get out of here. I like sex addicts. Yeah, well, every man's a sex addict. I know there's some on here, my buddy Esoteric disagrees, but every man's a sex addict. A nerdy man? Yeah, a nerdy man. Okay. Love this show, Carl Price. Thank you, Douglas Connor. I love it too. Bring it. Will do. Trinita Manox, you're doing your thing. Great job. Thank you, Lisa Taylor. Thank you for joining me tonight. Happy birthday, Frat. Thank you, Brother Ragnar. Yes, get deeper. Wink, wink. Thank you. Yeah, all sex addicts get deep. Happy early birthday. Thank you, sir. Hey, Dr. Pruitt. He's speaking back. Happy birthday. Thank you, Lisa. Tammy, happy birthday. Hopefully you get to go on vacation. I hope so. I ain't going to take a vacation. I'm going to leave this damn city. I tell you that. Sex addicts probably were molested as kids by a No. Not all of us. Queen Ahamra. Not all of us. Hey, honey. Yeah, right. Not all of us. Not at all. Not at all. Hey, Barry Morgan, how are you, my friend? Thank you for all your help with my campaign, and thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Trinita, for the birthday wish. Not all, but a large number. Thank you, Ahamara, for clarifying that. I think it is along. I strongly disagree, Brewster. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all continue to talk. I've got to get out of here and get to another location and close this off. Canada is beautiful this time of year. Yeah, I know, Tammy. I know it is beautiful this time of year, and I wish I could go. Carl, you must have Dr. Pruitt in the studio when you have these types of discussions. No, Alvin, I don't, but sometimes I wish I did. All right. get rid of that comment. Sometimes I wish I did. Just saying. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the rest of this red wine because it supposedly is good for your heart. Y'all are still going. I'm gonna go back to this comment because I kind of like this comment that I see. I don't know if I should put it up here, but I am. Hypersexualism isn't normal. Something is going on. Oh, Queen Hamara, come on, girl. We're going to continue this discussion on the next show, but I tell you, no, sex is healthy. Sex is very healthy. Anyway, I'm Carl Price. This has been Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television, and this studio is getting hot. You've been listening to us on Conscious Fever Radio, watching us on Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch and Mixcloud, and hearing us on Mixcloud. I really appreciate it. I will be back next week. My husband used to say, Kia, I'm not a machine. I have thesis, LMA. Okay, I'm reading some other comments. I'm going to put them up as we close out the show. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next show. Have a good night.
What do you see? Do you see a kid from Compton? I see a bright future. I see a city where anything can happen, where legacies are built. LA is special. The star power, the ideas, the energy. Opportunity in this city could still be 1,000,000 miles away. But that never stopped us. Because we bet on ourselves. We bet on each other. And that's the power of LA. She's a city that favors the bold, the dreamers, the risk takers, the ones willing to put it all on the line. The future belongs to those who believe in something they can't see, but can feel. Anything can happen here. And whatever does, it belongs to those of us who are made in LA.
You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price on 97thebeatfm.com.
I was born by the river. Your tent. Like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh yes it is. Then I go to my brother. And I say, brother, help me please. But he wind up knocking me
I couldn't last for long. But now I think I'm able, Father, to carry on. And it's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it is, yes it is, yes it is. Said I know that a change is gonna come one day. I know a change gonna come.